sir. Yes, sir.
All right, go.
I'll wait for you, you know?
I'll wait for you.
They're trying to juke you out.
Oh, it's still the.
Yo, why are you singing, Elijah? We gotta lock in. This is a business. What are you doing?
Oh.
You're not taking.
What? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a song. Or do we still do the pop song?
Oh.
Fiend.
Dude, every time I want to FOMO in, I'm just gonna hear you and Jason. Fiend, you fiend.
Good.
Okay.
Remember that.
Perfect.
Remember that feeling.
That was the intentions the whole time.
Ingraining it into you.
I'll start the stream in -2 seconds. Oh my goodness, I'm late.
Oh, you didn't even start the stream yet?
No, I started it.
Half of your audience is gone. They went to
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Wait, did they hear us? No, right?
Yeah, they do.
Oh no.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
I don't like that.
That. Okay, then you can leave.
I don't know. Like that. How many people want to watch? We can hear.
Morning, everybody. The name of the game is composure today. Calmness and composure.
You tell him, Snaz.
You tell him.
I can't talk shit. I was especially gonna talk shit about Elijah.
What is there to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. Keep up my name out of your mouth, bro.
No. Look at that YouTuber.
Just chill, bro.
Yo, they let you have that name on YouTube. It's crazy. Nah, he's definitely from the A side, yo. He legit.
Yo.
In the premium, tell him to join the premium. Tell him to join the premium.
No one can join the premium right now.
Tell him to join the new mentorship. We need him.
All right, good morning, everybody. So today I don't have too much going to like. Honestly, I can see us going bearish because of these equal lows down here. However, just objectively based on analysis, we do have a 4-hour SMT that's being pretty much confirmed right now. So in maybe like 43 minutes, we'll see at 10 a.m. if there's something to do or not, because I want to pay attention to the 4-hour candle, see what happens. We also have a previous day low SMT right here. So those are pretty much the key things I'm paying attention to as of right now. H1 SMT. All right, so we have that. So once again, we'll wait for I think for me personally, my game plan is to wait for 10 a.m. at least. I'm gonna see what equity open wants to do, and from there gauge price. Firstly, I think it's gonna be a pretty boring morning. Then I'll still be here. Especially if you have all your entry confirmations and the time is not right, do you take the trade? No, I don't take the trade. It really depends, right? It's like if I'm swing trading, then there's really no set time to execute a trade in my opinion, but in terms of like intraday, then I only execute during New York AM session because that's where the volatility injection lies for the index futures. And then for, let's say, Forex markets, then London or New York AM session, I'm fine with that. So it's whatever your assets underlying currency is, you want to trade that session. So for example, index futures are heavily reliant on dollar, so you're going to want to trade during New York AM session. It's also New York Stock Exchange open, right, at 9:30. And then if you're trading EU GU, then that would be, you know, London and New York session because that's their underlying currencies, right? There's earning calls this morning and the evening. It's good to know. Can you please explain what you mean by no 1 hour period created after SMT? So whenever you have an SMT, you want to make sure you have a higher time frame PD array that forms first. Because if you think about it, your SMT is just simply the smart money reversal of a market maker model. But the thing is, if you're trying to enter on a, let's say there's an SMT right here, right? You're trying to enter on this with no confirmation, no change in state delivery or anything, then you're kind of just blindly trying to catch the low, right? So if you get a PD array that gets created right here, let's say a balanced price range, then suddenly you have something to refer to. And if you get a lower time frame SMT within that, then you look for higher prices, right? But until you get that confirmation, you can't really do much. Because once again, if you're just trying to short from here, or sorry, you're trying to long from here, you have nothing to refer to until your higher time from SMT creates that area of interest to refer to on the lower time frame. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. So whenever you're looking for SMT to create a PD array, you want the leg that's creating SMT to have that PD array. The setup that was too clean, it's from the weekly outlook. It wasn't necessarily from today, it was just from the weekly outlook, right? So on the weekly outlook, we were looking for this area of price to hold because we have an inversion fair value gap. We have another fair value gap right here, and we're expecting expansion higher. EU expecting expansion lower. So that's why I was saying is really clean for those of you that trade Forex. Bonds are moving very nicely. Is it true that real change state delivery happens at the opening time of candles? That's not how I refer to it. Honestly, how I refer to change in state delivery is like when you have an order block that's being activated and you get a retest. Let's say down close candle gets engulfed, the next candle opens. You get like expansive price action after a quick retest into the opening price. So let's say there's a wick here. Right, it trades in and then starts expanding higher. That's what I consider change in state delivery, is the retest of that order block. Or like whenever you just have, you know, from the sell side of the curve to the buy side of the curve, vice versa, buy side of the curve to the sell side of the curve, like when you have confirmation of that, like a true market structure shift, for example, That's what I consider a changing state delivery, because you're changing the state of delivery. The algorithm is changing state delivery from one side of delivery, in this case sell side delivery, to buy side delivery, right? So change in state delivery, that's how I kind of interpret it in my brain. We had Asia high SMT that drove price down after hitting Asia low. Would that change that SMT, or is it still valid until we have another SMT? Yeah, you could refer to it if you want. I personally don't really refer to Asia, like SMT between Asia and London session. I usually prefer London and New York AM session, because I trade New York AM session. I'm going to refer to London high, London low rather than the previous SMT, but you can use it that way. I personally just don't. What's my bias? I don't have one as of right now. You explain why yesterday you want to see price push aggressively. From here, it's because we had so much confluence on the lows, and then right at 9:30 we had that dig lower into that 1 minute balance price range as we expected, and then we entered on the 5-second chart, right? So from there, because that happened once we traded above this order block right here. So let me just annotate everything. So we traded into this balance price range that we were expecting, right? On the 5-second chart, we got confirmation. We activated this first order block, and then we activate the second order block, or this whole thing becomes one because of the consecutive candles that take out sell side liquidity. So from there, I'm looking at this order block and paying attention. Are we retesting it and respecting it, right? So I'm paying attention to the opening price of this order block. Once we traded into that, we created another propulsion block. And so from here, once we traded back into this propulsion block, I was expecting price to just expand higher into my target from there, because there's no reason for price to drive back lower below these lows, right? If we have met the liquidity requirements on the sell side, and there's also no inefficiencies being left behind, then I want these order blocks or these propulsion blocks to just propel price higher, right? So here you see there's a fair value gap here. So it's fine if price drives back into it, because now there's actually something for it to do. Internal to external range liquidity, right? When you have a fair value gap, there's an inefficiency for price to rebalance. So if it trades into that, I'm fine with that. But there's nothing else below here for price to really want to go back down there. That's why I just want to see speed. The next inefficiency that gets created, you see it drive back into it. And from here, I want to see speed again, because there's no reason for it to drive anywhere lower than this other than to rebalance this inefficiency. So price is only doing one of two things always. It's either reaching for liquidity or it's rebalancing an inefficiency. Just like here, we took out this first major buy side on the 90-minute cycle, right? And so we drove back lower, rebalanced this entire inefficiency, and continued driving higher. What do we do over here? Exact same thing. We rebalance these inefficiencies and begin to drive higher. Why did price go all the way down here? Well, if you go up to a higher time frame, you'll see that that retracement was simply into the fair value gap that we were paying attention to on the 15-minute, and we expected to see higher prices from there, right? I just so happened to take my full profit here, but if I wanted to wait for it, we came back down, internal, external range liquidity to where? Previous day high, which is time-based liquidity. So that's the logic behind why I was thinking of the things I was thinking in the moment. I hope that makes sense. Type 1 if that makes sense. To analyze gold. Gold right now, I don't have anything to really say about it. I think that we're so high up here. Like, we had this 4-hour SMT, we got the push higher. I don't want to push my luck. However, it's like we do have an SMT up here as well, right? So you could potentially pay attention to that. But as of right now, I would just say, because it's at all-time high, I don't really have much to really gauge other than a very short-term intraday level. So but we don't have opposing 4-hour, do we? Oh, we do have opposing 4-hour. So You'll keep an eye on that, but as of right now, I don't want to make any claims on metals because I'm just uncertain on that. Right, just like index futures today, I'm uncertain, so I'm not gonna just force a bias right now. We have 4-hour previous week low bullish SMT and 1 hour previous low. So why is your bias not bullish out of curiosity? Like, I want to be bullish, but I want this 4-hour to give us confirmation first. Like, how do we close here, right? If we're able to close below this previous week low, then I would start looking for higher prices. But it's just right now, it's like I still need to give it like 30 more minutes to understand. We also have equities open right now. So at around, I think in my opinion, at 10 a.m., I'll look for an opportunity because this is when the 4-hour candle closes. I could look at the 1 minute to 5 minutes like FOMO in, but I want clear confirmation if I'm going to risk my capital on it, right? So until I have that higher time frame clear confirmation, I'm not eager to look for a trade right now because it's not very obvious to me right now. Right? We have so much sell side here, but we're still creating SMTs on the lows. Good morning, IO. So once again, you're just gonna be patient until 10. What was the first fair value gap after 9:30 mean? To me, nothing. YM closed beyond previous week high on H4. What's your POI to go long? I'm looking for YM to close beyond previous week low, and if that happens, then I would look for previous week high as a target, pretty much. Oh, overall bullish. It's just I don't really know what I think it's just price doing its thing. Still got 22 minutes here until this 4-hour candle closes. Everything's looking pretty good so far though. Pretty choppy so far. Let's see what's in chat. S&T low up, looking for longs. Yeah. Yeah, I was also looking at the 4-hour relative equal lows if price wants to draw to that, but as of right now, I'm just waiting for this 4-hour candle to close pretty much. Why do you compare 3 symbols instead of only 2? It's just you have more opportunities to look for SMT pretty much. What's your target on NQ and ES if you take long? As of right now, I'm just waiting for this confirmation at 10 o'clock, and then I'll gauge that. It looks extremely choppy right now. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, give me 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Still got 1 minute until this 4-hour closure. Just give it a minute. Not exactly what I wanted to see with this 4-hour candle. Closed above it. We could refer to the 1-hour candle. I still am interested in longs, but I don't have any clear confirmation, so I'd probably just wait. I think the next trade opportunity for me will be at least at 10:30. I'm not muted. It's just there's nothing to talk about right now. Kind of just doing its thing. Yeah, we'll see if we go for that previous day low. So far, there's still nothing that really interests me as of right now. Kind of just doing its own thing. I think this push lower, like I couldn't capitalize on it even if I wanted to, because I have nothing to tell me to enter on this. So this looks like it's about to be invalidated here. 4 hours still here, so I'm paying attention. And we're probably gonna go for those lows for sure. So I'm just gonna delete these annotations for now and let price develop. And then I'll gauge it again. So 4 hours still looks a little funky. Yeah, I was looking at these lows as well, but I'm just referring to my model. My model didn't tell me that we're going for these lows yet. The narrative did, but my model didn't. And that's why I haven't executed on it. Alright, waiting for, once again, I want to see, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a trade today because if I have to wait for the higher time frame candle again, like that's pretty much like pretty impossible for me to really get in because my model only allows me to enter between 7 a.m. to 11:45, but typically I only trade like 9 to 10:30. Do we still have 4-hour, 1-hour SMT? We still do, but it didn't get confirmed the way I wanted it to on YM, right? It like closed right above it. So as of right now, I'm kind of just sitting on my hands and waiting because I don't see a reason for myself to push a button right now. It's a massive 1-minute SMT on the lows, but I don't think that's enough. That's not enough for me to really press a button. What makes you, wait, sorry. Let me read chat. So Ethan, the things that make you, no, it's just because the 4-hour didn't close the way I wanted it to, right? Like I originally wanted to see that just like a clean closure below previous week low on YM, and that would have given me like some better confluence. But as of right now, because it closed like that, it's like I don't know. I don't like that. So I'm just paying attention to mainly the 1-hour right now. The 15-minute is like there's nothing that can happen on the 15-minute for me personally, so I'm not paying attention to that. And then the 5-minute I have to wait at least until 10:30, and then the 1-minute there is an SMT on the low, but it's not enough for me to just hop in personally. Yeah, Archie, I feel like there's not really a trade to be taken here for me personally, or at least my model. I'm just sticking to my rules, right? It's like there's nothing special. I'm sure there's a lot of people that caught this short, but it's just like for me, I don't know. I really can't. I have no way of entering. And it just once again, it's like any opportunity outside of my model is not even an opportunity, right? And today's one of those days where I'm just sitting on my hands. Like if we get some sort of entry, like maybe, but it's not looking likely right now. Nice, good shit. May try a long inside fair value gap. Yeah, you could try it. Once again, it's like for me personally, I just don't have anything to do. Like, I mean, I see these lows, it looks good, but there's nothing allowing me to press a button, you know? And it's times like this, you just gotta really just accept that the market's gonna go if it's gonna go without you, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bearish price action looks really good here, just in terms of like tape reading. But for my model, there's actually no way for me to enter. There's like a 5-minute SMT on the highs and then 1 minute. I think that's about it. Five-minute, 15-second SMT on the high. Yeah, I'd expect lower prices from here, to be honest. yeah. For me personally, I got nothing. I got nothing for you guys as of right now. And I can't just force myself to say that I have something. Good stuff, Mark. My eye is on these equal lows for taper reading wise. Objectively right now there's nothing telling me to get in though. There's just no edge for me. That is true, IO. Yeah, very interesting so far. Hourly, still have half an hour here. Yeah, honestly, it's already 10:30. I'm probably just gonna hop off here and, you know, take the day off. Not much for me to do in terms of my edge, so it's probably where I'm gonna call it. Not a very eventful stream for sure, but you know, it is what it is. On that note, take care everybody and have a great rest of your days.